You currently locked in to two of the coldest brothers on the planet right now. This is the Porch Podcast, and I'm your boy, B. Jones, a.k.a. Bolo, and you know when I'm pulling up to the porch. I can't pull up without my dog.
What's going on, y'all? You heard my guy Bolo just said. It's your boy, Big Smitty, a.k.a. D-Nice, and this is the Porch. Hey, welcome. What's good, Bolo, man? 2023, baby. How you feeling?
2023, we here. Hey, I'm 10 toes.
Come on.
Hey, look, new year, fresh start, new goals, new reasons, new seasons, new levels, new devils. You know what I'm saying? What's up, brother?
My boy out here is freestyling on the porch. He said new levels, new devils.
Easy. You know what I mean? Happy New Year, brother. What's the sunny side of LA talking about?
Man, it ain't been sunny. It's been raining out here, bro. LA damn near never rains, but the last like 4 or 5 days, the sun ain't been out. It's been like, low 50s, which is cold for LA. It's been raining, but hey, God's still good, man. I ain't complaining, man. I'm glad to make to another year.
That's it, brother. Absolutely. Hey, we got another banger on the porch. We starting off the year strong. It's only right.
Yeah, man. You gotta listen. It's a new year, and we gotta come in here, start it off with a bang. So we're gonna get straight to it, man. My guy been patiently waiting. Very excited to get this guy on. He's a boxer from Detroit, undefeated. Yeah. You might know him as G Baby, the one and only Gordie Russ II. Welcome to the porch.
Yes, sir. Y'all got me in here, man. Hey, what else is best to, kick off y'all podcast with me as the first episode of 2023, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to kick off this year right with a real bang for real with me on here, man.
It's going to be a fun one, man. It's going to be fun. Hey, I like your energy already. You know I like his energy, Bolo.
You know what I'm saying? You got to bring positive energy. When you bring positive energy, positive things come out of it. Let's go.
Let's get it.
This man
already dropping gems.
Usually when we have a guest, everybody a little nervous. You got to warm up and kind of slowly get there. My boy Gordie, my boy G Baby said, "Hey, we straight to it."
It ain't no warming up. It ain't no warm ups with me. We straight in. We got to jump straight into the grease. You feel me?
Hey, let's get straight to it then. You just had a fight not too long ago, TKO. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
It's. I would say this, man. When you put in so much work for so long, man, it's like it don't even faze you when they call your name to come perform or anything like that. Like, I done put in work since I was 8, since a kid. And this was like, literally as a kid, like, this was my dream, like, to jump out there and, perform the way how I perform, like, shoot, knocking people out. Knockouts is what sells. It's the entertainment of boxing. If you look at all the people that's like successful in like boxing for real, like Tank or like Mike Tyson or just anybody for real, it was about their knockouts, how they sold. Roy Jones, like it was about their knockouts, how they sold their knockouts, how they told you, like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. And guess what? They did it. So like I'm telling the world, like, I'm going to whoop their ass, and I'm going to do it. Like, it ain't nothing else to say about it.
Now, what got us to that point? Like, the confidence, like, take us back. Like, how did you, were you born with this confidence? Did something give you this? Was it a certain situation where you knocked somebody out, and then you got the confidence? Where did that come from?
See, now listen to this. When I first started boxing, I was a kid. I was probably like 7, 6. And, like, I was just getting in trouble in school all the time. Like, I was fucking up in school, and they was like, man, we can't keep him. Like, it got to a point where they had to pick me up at like 11:30 for a half a day instead of me carrying out with the rest of the kids at 3:30. I used to get out, like, let out of school early before all the other kids. So it was like, I was like, I don't know, bro. It just was shit. I knew I could. It was like my anger built up in me so much. I used to just want to fight everybody. So I knew I just knew I was the shit. Like, they can't mess with me. Like, can't nobody mess with me. I just can't wait until I fight somebody for real. Just put somebody in front of me, mano y mano. It's over. I'm gonna come out on top.
Nah, I love that mindset, Bolo. And I want to talk about that anger a little bit, right? So, like, let's rewind all the way back. So you're from Detroit, right? You train out of Detroit, you fight out of Detroit. Talk about just kind of where that anger.
Born and raised, Detroit.
You talk about where that anger stems from. Like, so listen, I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, a few hours away, but my wife is from Detroit originally. So she has family out there. I've been out to Detroit multiple times to visit family. So I'm familiar with the city to an extent. So I understand, like, there's a lot of good in Detroit, but it's also like a bad side. And there's a lot of crime, a lot of just negativity around the city as well. So growing up in that as a young person, how did that kind of impact you and kind of steer you to become a boxer?
See, what really steered me into boxing more than anything, like when my family, Emmanuel and Sugarhill and my dad, they was like crunk, like I can't really put my name, it's hard to say it because when my family, like my family is crunk, so like they had their own gym. Like my uncle, he trained Tony Harrison.
Legend.
So like a legend, you get what I'm saying? He was a legend, like a legend of Detroit. Like you walk around and you see Tony Harrison, everybody want a picture with him. Like no matter what, people still want a picture with him today.
Right.
Like he was a real like rock star, like a real, like he was that one for real. So like you will see like my uncle, or you will see Tommy Hearns, or you will see my cousin Hill, and they want pictures with these people, or they want to be around these people and stuff like that. And I would say, like, back in the day when I was a kid coming up, or like I want to be like, I want to have that pop star stardom. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that lime, like that shine on me. Like, cause I know if the people see me, they'd be like, oh yeah, this somebody I want to follow. This who I want to really like be in tune with and know what the hell's going on in his life type thing. Like that's what I always live for. I wanted the light on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it on me. Cause I know when I was a kid and stuff, I ain't never had a light on me. Like I ain't had the stardom, or like a lot of people be born silver spoon and have like, just the everything already set up for them. So I'm a person that come from nothing, and I want the light on me. Like put the light on me. Like y'all got to see what I'm about for real. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Do you think for you now, like the expectations are like even higher? You know what I'm saying? Of like having like so many great people like in your corner and seeing so many great people come out of Detroit.
Yeah, for sure. Like with the people that's in my corner, I know for sure I gotta hold myself accountable or at a higher stoop than what is made already. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta hold myself at the highest, like and I already know I got a short temper. I'm an asshole. I can be an asshole at sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I got a short temper. I can kind of get mad at in my own. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how you is. Like you know how your body is. Like you don't never just be like, oh, I'm just a whole different person. Is that no? You just know how you are. Like you don't want to just steer nobody the wrong way or anything like that. But with me saying that, it's like it all just like I don't know how can I say it. It just all play a certain part or like a certain aspect of things.
No, that's real.
This stuff is real. Yeah, like I just gotta be me for real.
That's what it's all about, because at the end of the day, nobody can be you better than you. So at the end of, you know what I'm saying? So you should always try to be the best version of yourself. And I want to talk about that anger a little bit more, because like obviously in boxing, I'm not an expert, so you can educate me, tell me if I'm wrong. But just as a fan of boxing, I do know that anger can be used to your advantage, but also can be used to your disadvantage if you're not controlling it. So how are you able to kind of manage that anger while you're in the boxing ring? Like if somebody get a good hit on you, I know that might piss me off, you know what I'm saying? But how are you able to like, all right, stay locked in, stay focused on the task at hand?
Okay, so listen to this. Oh yeah, I for sure be pissed when somebody hit me. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I actually be wanting a motherfucker to hit me so I can know what they possess, like what power they got. If I get hit by a motherfucker and they be like, they just like rock me, boom, and I'd be like, shit, stay away from that one, dog. That's not the way to go. Oh, best believe I'm gonna stay away from like the left hand, the right hand, whatever it is that daze me or stun me or anything. But if you hit me and I know you like just not like that, oh yeah, best believe I'm about to come tear you apart. Like it ain't nothing else to say, nothing else to go on. Like I gotta stop it.
Love it. I love it.
It's like I want to feel what you can hit me with, so I can just go ahead and hit you with these.
Right. I love it.
What we doing? What's our approach if we get into a ring with somebody who really throwing them hands and you like, okay, this motherfucker fighting for real? Like what?
Oh, okay. All right. So when I first come into the ring, I'm not just automatically. I'm not never overthinking my opponent. Like just like, man, I'm about to knock this nigga out and just keep it going or anything like this, or I'm about to knock this person out and keep it going. No, I actually like think a little bit like, okay, you never know what they can come out just winging them like woo 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 and just catch you, clip you. You never know what can happen in boxing. Like it's gonna be crazy. Like I remember like watching. I ain't gonna say I remember because I just remember like watching films and I was like, I used to watch Zab Judah and he just got cracked and it was like, dang, like, oh my God, like this Zab Judah, like we ain't never think he was supposed to lose to this person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
A puncher's chance though. Everybody got a puncher's chance.
Everybody got a puncher's chance in this game. Like you can get hit with anything. That's what makes the game so fun. Like I be feeling like Mitch sometimes at this junk. Like, man, I be feeling like one of them ball playing niggas, like Bird and Mason.
He said, if I stop fighting, will they keep on loving me?
Man, when the crowd love you, man, they love you, bro.
Oh man. No, I definitely love it, man. So tell me, man, what was that moment during your career? It could be amateurs, it could be in the pro, hell, it could be even during training. But like, what was that moment during your career where like you either knocked somebody out or just put on a really good performance and you thought to yourself like, okay, like I'm really that dude. Like I can do this.
When I really first knew it, I knew when I won, like, okay, I went to like the Junior Olympics and I had went and I had got stopped. They stopped me in there. Like somebody stopped me. Like he went to the body, went to the head. He did a great job. I even shot him out to this day because it ain't no bad blood. I know it's just at the end of the day, it's fighting. You know what I'm saying? This is all fighting. This guy, his name was Lexus Espino. He stopped me in the amateur. So when he stopped me, I went back and I was like, man, I never get stopped ever again, like in no amateur show or nothing. Like I never go through no shit like that again. Cause that shit had broke my heart. So I had went back into camp and got ready for the next like USA boxing thing. So we could like, when you do USA boxing, you can get like on like the Olympic team and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get on the Olympic team. I'm like 16 dang near 17, something like that. So I go to fight and I win my first fight. I win my second fight. And then they get to my third fight and I go win my third fight. And it was like, that was the biggest fight. Like that was the biggest fight because I won the Western qualifier and then I could go to the Nationals. So when I got to go to the Nationals, you get to go to the Nationals and actually get a chance to compete on the Olympic team, to fight on the Olympic team. Like I thought that was just something so serious to me in my heart, because for you to be like able to serve your country off just boxing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Yeah, you can serve your country on the front line, but serve your country off like boxing or like running track or like swimming. That's a hell of a thing. Like, not a lot of people get to do that. It's a few people that get to do that. And then don't let it alone. You go out there and you really do super good and you get like a medal off of that.
Right.
That's gonna take you to an even more elevation of your game for real. So I was just thinking like, man, I had went to the Junior Olympics. I mean, not Junior Olympics, to the Western qualifiers, and I had won. And I was like, hell yeah, like I know for sure this my calling. Like, I'ma do it. This it. Cause I was really good at football. I was like how you got that Ball State jersey back there.
Hold on, what you know about Ball? What you know about Ball State? What you know about Ball State?
I swear to God, Ball State they used to call me all the time.
Stop playing. Stop. Hold on. We might change the whole conversation, Gordie. Stop playing, Gordie.
I swear to God, I was gonna go to Ball State on everything.
What you playing? What we playing? What position we playing?
I was playing safety and corner. I went to Cass Tech.
You went to Cass Tech, didn't you?
Yeah.
You like a Cass Tech. Cass Tech was nice.
They just got that. Y'all got that quarterback. Y'all got that good ass quarterback who just went to what he went to UCLA.
No, that's King. That's King.
That's King. They good too. King. Yeah.
King nice.
But look, I went to Cass with like Donovan Peoples-Jones, Kalen Gervin, Donovan Johnson, Rodney Hall, Parker. Like, I wanted to cast with a lot of good, like, guys that's in the league, that's in the league or in college.
In college, yeah.
Right.
And Jared Mango, like, dog, I went to college, to high school with all these guys, and it was like, dang, like, I also sometimes think about, like, dang, like, if I would have just continued on with schooling and stuff like that, I could have really just did football, but I was too caught up in my heart and pride of being a fighter that it just took me over. I mean that's what I really wanted to do at heart.
God got a plan, man. He put you in that direction, bro, for a reason. So everything happens for a reason. But shit, I definitely wouldn't mind watching you though. We both Ball State alums, so and I played in the secondary, so it's always DBU over here. So
yeah, bro. Like when I was young, I swear to God, DB was my junk. Like I was cold. I'm trying to tell you, I was cold. Only freshman on the varsity team, all that stuff.
Oh shit!
I was cold.
You was a cold, G, man. You was a cold.
I was cold, bro.
I'm messing with you, man.
Coldest, like the coldest. Like me being like in my class, they was like, I didn't understand like why I didn't have all the offers that I really thought I was supposed to have, but I was right there, and I just was like, man, I didn't care about school, and that's why I be trying to like preach to like my kids and like the kids, as in like all the kids that be in the gym with me and stuff. Like, man, y'all got to go to school, and y'all got to make sure y'all do y'all stuff. Y'all got to be on top of y'all grades and stuff like that. Right. Y'all got to be on top of y'all grades and stuff like that. So like, y'all can have that chance. Like, I don't want them never ever not like have that chance for real to do what they want to do. Like, that shit was crazy.
That's real. Nah, that's real, bro. And I'm glad you brought up, kind of talking to the kids in the gym. Because I wanted to ask you, like, again, growing up in Detroit, understanding just like how tough it can be to make it out. Now that you're in a position where you're fighting pro, you're seeing a lot of success. Do you kind of feel like an extra, I guess, like weight, so to speak, to make sure that you're being like somewhat of a role model to those kids in the area?
Yeah, like my top dog, Tony Harrison, he was that role model for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, make sure, like, half the time I went to school in the same shit. Like, literally, same stuff. He made sure I went to school with, like, fresh clothes on my back, shoes. Make sure I ain't had no busted shoes on or nothing like that.
That's real, man. That's real.
And I thank him for that, bro. Every day, like, I literally, like, wake up and I literally be like, man, that man changed my life. Bro. I'd do anything in the world for him. Like, he got my back no matter what, and I got his back.
Nah, that's real. That's real. For those of the Porch family who may not be real big into boxing, Tony Harrison is a beast in that boxing ring. Formerly held the WBC light middleweight title. Had a big win against one of the Charlo brothers a couple years back. I mean, this guy is he's definitely a beast in the ring, man. And I know you train at his gym, right? Super Bad Academy, right?
Yeah.
Talk about that, man. Because I mean, obviously you got Tony Harrison in there. You got Alycia Baumgardner, who we had on our podcast last season. Shout out to the champ, about to be undisputed soon. You know what I mean?
That's like sis for real. You feel me? Hopefully she let me get on her card that's coming up, and I'll be able to fight on her card. But I'm just waiting right now, just for a little intel. We'll know very soon.
Hey, the bomb, if you listening in right now, hey, Gordie's ready.
The bomb is the bomb. Like, I remember the first time me and her like sparred, and like she hit me on my chin. I was like, bro, you a girl, but relax. I was like, relax.
You said chill.
Like, relax, bro. You ain't gotta hit that hard.
Nah, the thing about her, man, she's so damn athletic and strong. Like, she's ripped, like from head to toe. It's like, man, like
already, like she athletic, like she's very strong for a girl. But I tell you this, don't slip up. Anybody just don't slip up against her. That is the wrong person to slip up against. I tell y'all that now.
Three-piece spicy. Three-piece spicy dart with a biscuit on the side, on everything.
On everything, man. Now let's go back. I do want to talk about your family, man. So, your cousin is actually your trainer, right? Sugarhill Stewart. He's a legendary trainer. I know he's formerly trained Tyson Fury. How important is he to you and your career?
He real important. Like, he trained me ever since I was 6 years old. Like, when I was 6, I didn't know nothing. He showed me dang near everything. And then, like, when I got back into boxing when I was, like, younger, like 12, like a little bit older, like 12, it was like Tony was really handling me, but he'll show me everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, he showed me how to throw my first jab. He showed me how to throw a 1-2. All these combinations that I know now, he'll show me.
So he kind of taught you just the foundation of boxing.
Yeah, he taught me the foundation. And then when I got the swagger, I got it from like Tony and stuff like that. I got my swagger from Tony. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, swagger stealing a little bit. You feel me? I got the 2 people that I always watch. Well, 3 people. It's like probably like Tony. I watch Jerron Ennis, and I watch like Tank. But I love watching Floyd too. Floyd, my nigga, I really fuck with Floyd. Floyd was real.
Gotcha.
One that I always wanted to work with. I always wanted to work with Floyd. Like, be a part of his like little camps.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to work with him.
I mean, of course, undefeated.
Man, I remember when I was a kid, and like when I was a kid, he was going against the Big Show on
wrestling.
SmackDown, on wrestling,
hey,
bro.
He put them brass knuckles on and punched him.
I was like, bro, whoever this guy is, I gotta follow him. Like, wherever he goes. And then he got to fight like Miguel Cotto and Oscar De La Hoya. I was like, bro, he the coldest, bro. Like, Floyd is the coldest. That's one person I know I gotta run across him, and I gotta see him, and we gotta talk business for sure.
Yeah, people forget he also beat Canelo early in his career. Everybody look at Canelo as this great now, which he is, but people forget Floyd made that light work.
Floyd shut all that down. Floyd shut all that down. For real.
The media tried to make life hard for Floyd, but Floyd always
managed to always come out on top. He always played his cards right to be able to be marketable and make himself an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, him being locked up. Like, he came out the next year, after that 3 months, fought and did a hell of a job.
Yep. That's real.
All right, like, you can even talk about yourself personally. Like, I guess, what are you more of? You like more of a student of the game? Or are you more skill, or do you apply both?
I would say I'm more of like I'm the hardest worker. I'm already a hard worker, so I know ain't nobody really gonna outwork me. It's more of a hard work, and I'm a student of the game at the same time. Like, I know I got skill. I got my own skill. I like make that just on my own, but
I know with that hard work and that student of the game, where to put my punch or like how to punch right or make it where it really actually hurt, that carried me on a long way.
Do you guys like study your opponent like a football team to study like an opponent? Is it like that?
I'm not studying no opponent. I'm not studying no opponent. Don't even. I will never ever look at an opponent because what if they come into the next fight and they bring you like some different stuff or like a different fight? Like, nah, I'm straight. I'ma just do what I do and they gonna keep perfecting me and I'm gonna beat you. Like it ain't even no ifs, ands, or but about it. Like I watch film on like Floyd all day. I watch film on Tommy Hearns all day. I watch film on Jerry McCullen. Jerry McCullen is one of my favorite fighters. He was like Mike Tyson back in the day, like a little mini Mike Tyson, but he was like fighting at like my way. He was fighting at my way, and he was really killing everybody.
Right. Right.
Damn, that's crazy. That's interesting though. And I'm glad you're saying it like you put an explanation to it, just because it's important to understand. Like a lot of times people focus on other things besides what they can do to win the fight or what they can do to be successful in a match. Like even in football, sometimes you overthink or overlook and look at stuff too much, and then you forgetting about maybe breaking on the ball or backpedaling or doing something small that you can just perfect your craft. So that makes sense though. Like it's still interesting to still go into a ring and not know what you're going for though. Like not knowing what you can possibly see.
Right.
Man, you can go into a ring and somebody has switched their whole game plan up on you. They might come out the whole other stands and be in a whole like. I'd be like, oh my God, this shit is terrible. And the worst thing ever is a southpaw, bro. I hate southpaws.
Why is that?
I make them look easy though. This thing, southpaw, this is what they don't know about southpaws. Southpaws are really like very tricky because they throwing their left hand just like how you throwing your right hand.
Right.
Like they trying to do the same thing you doing. Even on an even bigger explosion, like they trying to throw the harder punch even more.
Right.
And I'll be like, man, bro, I don't have time for that, bro. You got to get out the way of this one, get out the way of that one. Then you got to back up. Like, man, oh my God.
Now for the listeners who don't know exactly what they did, explain what a southpaw is.
Southpaw is when you Southpaw is when you fight left-handed, right? So your dominant hand is your left hand. So you fighting everybody. Like if you throw your hardest punch, it's gonna be your left hand, and then your right hand is for orthodox. Your right hand will be your right hand will be your jab hand. And your strong hand will be your left hand. So if you're an orthodox fighter, your left hand will be your jab hand and your right hand would be your strong hand. Exactly. See, I fight orthodox. So when I go against like southpaws, it just be like irritating as hell, pissing me off. Like, man, fuck this shit. I damn near be like, man, I'm sure I hang these gloves up for a minute and then I come back to this shit. Like, man, that shit.
And I know y'all feet be always stepping on each other too.
Yeah, you can always step on the other person's foot or you can trip or anything, bro. And then don't let it be sparring. Like, see, where I come from, like, our sparring be actually intense. So, like, if you mess up and you might touch the ground, they'd be like, oh, he touched the ground. Like, oh, my God. Like, bro, I didn't mean to touch the ground. Y'all just, okay, bet. Come on, bring it on. Like,
he's like, now I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
Nah, I definitely love that, man.
What's your thought on like defense? Like I know it's a lot of like offense, like a lot of home run hitters. You know what I'm saying? Tank, you know what I mean? Even Floyd had a couple, but Floyd is mostly known for being able to defend himself and protect himself. Like, so what's your thought on like defense? How important is that in your game?
See, defense for me, I was taught that defense for me is you be on offense. You can't never ever let nobody else get you if you on offense. Like you can't do. Ain't nobody else gonna score if you got the ball all day.
Fact.
That's a bar, Bolo. Say it again. Say it again, Gordie. Say it again. I think he froze up.
Ooh.
G baby.
Dropped the gym too.
He dropped the gym and cut out. He said, ain't nobody gonna score if you got the ball all game. That's real, Bolo.
You always got the ball. That's some real shit.
Nah,
that's
man.
some real shit.
And I love it because, like you said, I mean, there's multiple ways to play defense. You mentioned Floyd. Floyd's a guy who he's actually playing defense. He's kind of gonna sit back and let you deal with it. I think we got Gordie back. Are you back?
There we go.
Am I back now?
You are back, bro.
Okay, all right.
You dropped the gym and then tried to leave out on us. I said, oh, you got to say it again.
No. Let me drop this gym one more time, man. Ain't nobody else gonna score the ball if you got the ball all day. Like, that's crazy.
Thanks.
If you got the ball all day, can't nobody else. I'm like Kobe in fourth quarter. Don't even mind me. I'm just gonna do my thing. You feel me? He got the mic poster up in the back. You feel me? Like
easy. Comment.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my man out there playing Make It Take It.
Easy.
Gotta play like that.
And then I'm thinking about boxing. That means you damn near just got to be 2 or 3 times more weight than your competitor because you throwing the most punches. Like
if you throwing more punches, they gonna have to be on defense. If you throwing more punches than them, they gonna have to be on defense. They gotta worry about what you gonna hit them with. That's what makes it even more exciting. Like, dog, this shit, the way how the boxing world move is just it's really crazy, but it's interesting. It's very interesting.
I can tell in your voice that you love it, man. And Bolo, I'm glad you brought up, being in shape because I want to talk about the training aspect of boxing. Obviously, we're former football players and football training is crazy, but I know boxing is even crazier, man. So walk us through like a typical day for you. Like you get in the gym in the morning, start from there, like take us through your typical day of training.
See, everybody look, y'all gotta go watch my pre-fight day capture, my documentary. I had my guy Joe Coney, you feel me, shoot the video for me. He made it look right, like how Kanye West and Cootie Experience did it and all that stuff. He made it look right. But I wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, you gotta go run. You come back from 6 o'clock in the morning, run probably around like 7. You lay down until it's gym time. Gym time probably be around like 11 o'clock. Get up at 11 o'clock, go to the gym, work out, boom. Gym time probably done around 1 o'clock. So you'll probably like leave the gym at 1. I leave the gym, then I probably go to like my last workout probably be like strengthening in the day. And that'd be like around like 6. And I do strengthening around like either 6 or 7. And just keep it at float. And that's an everyday routine until the fight. Every day. 3 workouts a day. That's 3 a day. I remember I used to do 3 days when I was in football, but it wasn't like how boxing was. Like boxing is more, it's a fundraiser, especially for me, because like, see me, I'm a person that gotta lose weight to fight. Like people be having to gain weight or something else. I have to lose weight to fight. I ain't gonna give y'all the sauce on how many pounds I be losing because I be thinking they be stealing from me. They be stealing how to do it and everything. So then they gonna start trying to go low in weight and stuff. But you gotta lose weight to fight. So me, I lose weight and I lose a good amount of weight just to fight at 154.
That's tough. That's tough.
You gotta be disciplined. It's all that stuff.
You gotta eat right, Bolo. You gotta sleep right.
Yeah, you gotta eat right, sleep right, make sure you use the bathroom right. Like it's a lot of stuff that play a part in that stuff, man. That's what people don't understand. But boxers, we probably most sacrifice. Like we sacrifice the most in all of this.
Was there ever a point early in your career when you first started learning like what it takes to be a boxer that you thought about like, man, like I might not be built for this, or like this is too much? Like, do you ever think about quitting at any point?
No, like it be them times where I be like, man, I don't want to do this shit no more. Honestly, like I be having my times when I just be like, man, this shit just getting hard, and it don't even be because of the like boxing aspect. It be probably because like me finding fights or me having to fight this person and they back out or something like that. It just be like, man, I be like, man, I'm done with this shit, man. Then it be like, shit, like boxing just be on some bullshit, just period. Like I just be like, man, boxing be on some bullshit. Like if I could have just went to school and did my right shit, I would have went to school and did my right shit. But at the end of the day, I got into what I wanted to do. I'm into what I love doing, and that's boxing. Like I'm happy my people was all in it. It's like everything played out the way it did, so I can be in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And then with shit, just working out, it just be a lot, bro. Boxing is just it's a love-hate relationship. Like my biggest thing in boxing is my biggest problem is eating. Like I don't know what the fuck it be, but I'm like a motherfucking refrigerator, bro. Like I can eat all day.
Put some shit back.
What you be eating, G, baby, out there in Detroit? What you be eating on? That Coney Island? What you be eating on? That wing ding or that chicken
Coney
pita?
Island, man, don't some lamb chops or something, man. I'm trying to tell you, I literally got a plate of food right here, right now with me.
He can't wait to eat that. As soon as he got the porch, he about to undo that. Hold on, Bolo. Anytime the food come wrapped up in a bag like that, you know it's hidden.
You know it's hidden. You know that shit about to be
something serious. It's something serious, bro. I'm trying to tell you. And it is so crazy. Like I literally eat so much and then I just get like, shh, everybody, shh. I get so big and then I have to lose all the weight and just come back down. And then I be like, have to be disciplined in my mind. Like, bro, this is what I want. This is what I like. Every day I used to have dreams about this shit. Like I had dreams about being world champ, WBC, IBF, WBO, WBA champion. Like it all come back into my mind. Like, man, you way better than this. Like, forget all that food. It's time to lock in and get this shit for real.
So this is a ton.
That's real.
And that's some real shit. Just because I always talk about on the people who are, you know, continuing to grow in their careers and being successful. A lot of people don't know what it takes to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't sit back and just see the steps that it takes and the sacrifices people make to get to that point. Like you don't really love something until you really sacrifice it for something. Like everybody want to do something to everybody. They don't really want to work and sacrifice to get to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My question was like why? Like my word for 2023 is why? Just because everything that I want to do and complete, I gotta have an explanation behind it. Like why? So for you, what's like the why? Like you grind, you
why I do
it? Yeah, why?
I want that legacy. Like I don't even give a fuck about the money. Like honestly, I really don't. It's about the legacy. Like not my granddad, but my uncle was like a Hall of Fame trainer. He was a Hall of Fame trainer, bro. Like I know I got something from him. I know I got some gems from him where I could know, like, to carry it on. And shoot, you never know. I might be a Hall of Fame trainer or I'll be a Hall of Fame boxer. You know what I'm saying?
Both, maybe. Who knows?
You know what I'm saying? I'll be both. But my next thing is, shoot, like, I got a lot of kids that look up to me. Like, when I be seeing them kids in the gym, they be literally coming up to me like, man, when you next time you fighting? Or can I come out, walk out with you? Or can we get some work in? Like, anything like that, that jump be like, it'd be like touching my heart because then it'd be like, I gotta put on for these kids. I gotta put on for my city dang there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of stuff that go on in my city where it be like tough to just accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go on through it. You gotta just put on your big boy pants and go right through it, and that shit is gonna be it.
That's
you know
real.
What I'm saying? Like, I wish I could like take every kid in with me just to work them out and just believe in their dreams. Like somebody believed in my dreams. I want to believe in their dreams just like somebody believed in my dreams. Because that's all it takes.
Nah, you right, bro. That's all it takes, man. A lot of us grow up in situations where we didn't have a lot, grow up in hoods and could have went this route, and then it just took one person to believe in you, and it changes everything.
I'm telling you, I grew up on 7 Mile and Steel, bro. I literally, as a kid, I never thought of playing football. I never thought of, I thought of boxing, but I wanted to play basketball. I wanted to be a basketball player. I wanted to be out there like Mike, but it didn't fall out like that. Like, as I got older, it showed me how much I was supposed to be in basketball. I should have been in basketball hard. Like, just like how I'm in boxing, I should have been in basketball hard. But I'm in boxing. So I'm in boxing hard, and I got to be in boxing hard. I can't be in basketball hard when I'm in boxing hard.
Right. You got to pick your lane and go all out.
You got to pick your lane and just go all out in it.
Yeah. That's real, bro. That's real, man. And it's huge that what you're doing, man. Like you said, for the kids, even if it's just you in there training yourself, you never know. Like the kids just seeing you having that access and just seeing you work, how inspirational that could be to them. And the more success you have, the more they're gonna believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying?
That push a kid a long way, just seeing what you doing. Like, kids looking at what you doing, they, you know how, like, they gonna take that memory in they mind forever, bro. They gonna be like, dang, I remember when I watched him get ready for this fight right here, and he was literally every day in here grinding, making sure he was running, he was doing pad work, he was in the bag, he was doing the speed bag, he was doing everything, and he was getting ready for his fight. I remember that.
It's real, bro.
Like, I remember that when I was with Tony, like when I used to watch Tony do stuff, like I was like, dang, I remember when he was doing this, I remember when he was doing that. Like, the way how he schooled me into the stuff, I got to school with everybody else into it.
Yeah. That's what it's all about, Bolo. You know what I mean? Like, you have an OG or whatever who passed some gems down to you, look out for you, and you got to pass that thing down to the next person. They pass it down, and we just keep passing it down. That's how we continue to grow as people, man. So, gotta love that, bro. Gotta love that. So let's take a step outside the ring real quick, man. So, like, we know about you in the ring. You G baby. You believe in the knockout. You believe in being on the offensive. You know what I'm saying? You don't like southpaws. It's hard for you to lose weight. We know about all the stuff in the ring. But when you outside of the ring, what does Gordie like to do for fun? Like, who are you outside of the ring?
Oh, I like to party. Like, I was about to say I like to party, but at the end of the day, I'm a big music head. I like music. I like movies. I just like be chilling. Like, I don't really need a big group of friends. Like, my circle is very small. Like, I say, like, I like to party, but I like to party with my friends.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't like to party with other individuals or like go out. Like, me and my friends can literally go out bowling, and that's a party to me.
It's a good ass time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm nice bowling too. I'm pretty nice on the bowling. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, bowling, I swear to God, I'll tell you alive on bowling. We gotta go.
Oh no, we might have set it up.
I will fly to your state and go bowling with you.
Look, bro. Darnell, look, you see his shoulders. He big as hell. He be rolling with like an 11, strongest.
13.
Man, I'm rolling with a 14.
You ain't rolling no 14. You ain't rolling no 14.
Look. My ball go from this end to this end to this end. I'm telling you.
Curving the joint?
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Yeah. So it's like, my thing be like, shoot, I don't need all the people. Like, I don't need everybody around me to have fun. I like having fun, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make my own lane. That's how. Shoot, a lot of people in Detroit always did that. Shoot, you your own party. You gotta be your own party, man. Cause when it's time to get into another gear and go back into training camp, everybody that was partying with you ain't gonna be with you.
That's real.
I tell you that now. They not gonna be with you.
That's
you
real.
Gotta just go ahead. You gotta have your own little circle. Your own little circle. The people that's with you, man, they gotta be with you through thick and thin, and they always gonna be there. Trying to tell you, I don't care about going out to no nightclub, no none of that. The gym is the club. You know what I'm saying? Like anything you could do at the club, you could do in the gym.
That's true. For the most part, you could. I mean, you really think about it. I mean, you can listen to music, you can dance, you can turn up.
And you feel me? I know how to cut the rug pretty good, like, ballroom and all that stuff.
You be cutting the rug?
I'm pretty good.
I try to catch you up. I don't know what this is called, but I know in Detroit, it's something y'all be doing.
The blade dance.
What's it called?
You gotta see it. It's the blade dance.
It's called the blade. I be trying to.
Blade. It's called the blade.
My shorty be doing. I said my girl from Detroit. I said, baby, what is that called? She be hitting that thing. I'm like, okay, I like that. She be hitting that thing. I kind of like that. It's kind of hard, Bolo. And I need to buy me some buffs. I need some buffs. Put the buffs on it and hit it.
Get you some buffs and do the blade dance. You a real Detroit player when you do that. I'm trying to tell you.
Damn.
I'm into like music. Like my favorite artist right now is really like Babyface Ray.
Yeah.
I mess with Doug. Me and Doug got like a relationship like this. Like he like my dog for real. Like anybody in the industry, I mess with Doug the most. Who else I mess with?
Tell bro pull up to the porch. Tell him pull up to the porch.
I got you. I mess with V's.
Yeah.
V's. I like V's a lot. V's hard. GT. What's a lot of people that's not in the city that I mess with? I mess with Mozzie. Mozzie hard.
Mozzie nice.
Mozzie hard. Iceworth Vezo, he hard. Peasy hard.
Yeah, we locked in.
SBR Peasy. Yeah. SBR Peasy, that's my babies. He was supposed to walk me out for my last fight, but we had some little contract issues with like the place where I was fighting at. They didn't want to let that shit slide, but he'll be out for my next one for sure. Yellow Beezy hard.
Texas in the building.
Yeah, like I mess with a lot of music, and then don't let me get to my like soft side, my like my little feminine side. You feel me? I could turn into like a little Donnell Jones.
Hey Bolo, hey, I know Bolo love that. Bolo love the soft shit.
I fuck. Hey, Carl Thomas, Donnell Jones,
Carl Thomas. I'm trying to tell you, Carl Thomas, "Emotional" is one of my favorite songs ever. Luther Vandross ever, like
going crazy.
Favorite songs. I'm trying to tell you,
y'all some old young niggas.
Hey,
I swear to God.
Let me ask you this: since you're from the D, right? BMF about to come out. How big of an influence was that on y'all in Detroit? BMF.
No, like my mom used to tell me like they was real serious. Like I ain't gonna tell you the story, just the stories back then, but they say BMF was very, very serious. Like I want to meet Lil Meech. Lil Meech.
Yeah.
Lil Meech. I'm trying to think. It was a story that my sister used to tell me, but I used to be around Lil Meech when they used to throw like the big old little block parties with Blade Icewood and Big Blade on like 7 Mile and stuff. So I used to be at like the little big old block parties. He used to have like block parties. They used to be like shutting the whole block down. Like literally like ice cream trucks used to be out there, bounce houses used to be out there, barbecue, everything. Like in Detroit, everywhere is really a family. It's about if you go in that family part, like that area, like it's like I'm from 7 Mile. So like if you come into the 7 Mile area and you just on some bullshit, oh yeah, 7 Mile niggas gonna get on your ass.
They on that with you.
But
if you chilling though,
we all a family on 7 Mile. You know what I'm saying? Like I know the Parkers down the street. I know the Coopers around the corner. I know the Johnsons down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know everybody. And then, like, it's just, that's how I go in every area, like from 7 Mile to 6 Mile to Finkel to Puritan. And then you got to just come into their area and just be like, shoot, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Like, you just got to pray, give everybody, you know, hospitality and love, just like how they would for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's real, man. 7 Mile, better mile, man. You got to love it.
And been a man since a child. They don't know.
Oh man. Well, let's move on to our final segment of the show, Bolo. Our quick hitters. These are just some random fun questions that we ask all of our guests, and we're gonna hear what you got to say. Bolo, you want to get us started with the first one, and then I'll jump in.
All right, here we go, baby G. Greatest boxer of all time and why?
Greatest boxer of all time?
Yep.
Floyd. Gotta be Floyd.
Easy.
He said that easy. TBE.
You can't even beat him. It's like you can't beat him, but like you just can't beat him. I always been a Floyd fan since I was a kid. So come on, next.
He said easy. Next. All right, I got a hard one for you. You brought this up a little earlier. Who has the best lamb chops in Detroit? Talk to me.
Oh, Papillon. We ain't going to speak on what the rest of this Papillon is, but Papillon Strip Club, they got the coldest lamb chops in the city.
Now hold on real quick. Hold on, Bolo. Hold on. We had Alycia Baumgardner on last season. He said she said the Detroit Strip Club has the best lamb chops. So it must be Papillon.
Food. Don't even say lamb chops. They have the best food.
Damn, y'all got me going trying to drive down in Detroit just to get a plate.
Detroit got some good food. I don't know if they number one, though. I don't know if they number one.
No, we probably number one on there.
I'm in LA with it. It's so many options out here, though. I don't know. Like, I'm
trying to tell you, forget LA. Just come down, get some lamb chops from Papillon, and you be like, that's it. That's the one.
Bolo, we're going to pull up to Detroit. We're going to do an episode live in Detroit after the show.
Live episode.
Me, you, G-Baby, Tony Harrison, the bomb.
We're gonna take you to Papillon.
Stop playing with me, G-Baby. Stop playing.
I swear to God, that's going to be lit.
It's
That'd
official.
Be lit.
It's official. It's set. Bring your ones.
There you go. Bring your ones. Don't even say no more. Just bring your ones.
Don't say nothing else. I love it. All right, Bolo. You next.
Okay, bet. So finish this statement. In year one, Gordie Russ II will be.
I want to say undisputed, but I know they ain't coming no time for a little minute until they really start talking that real stuff. I know who got all the belts right now. You feel me? It's a big mind thing, but shoot, in year one, I'm gonna be the most popular boxer. I want to be pay-per-view star. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the most popular boxer in the game.
I love it.
Get it.
I love that mindset. He just spoke it, Bolo. It's in the air now.
Out there.
It's in the air.
Once you say it,
I want everybody to be on me like, what is he doing? I want people to wake up like, man, whatever he doing, I got 10 times more than what he doing. Because I want to be in front of him.
I love it, man. I got one more for you. This is this or that. You got to pick one. You brought up the food. You see, I'm a big dude. I love food. So I got to ask you this. Coney Island or Hungry Howie's? Coney Island, Hungry Howie's. Which one you picking?
Look, I don't know if everybody know about this. See, I'm a real food sower. But I don't know, bro.
Uh-oh.
Look,
I got him stuck. Hey, I got him stuck, Bolo.
Look, I be eating like skillets from like Coney Island.
Yeah.
And skillet is like hash brown pudding in with whatever meat you want.
Egg,
with
peppers,
it.
onions, yeah.
Hot
sauce, ketchup.
Actually got me hungry.
But I'm trying to tell you right now, if you go to Hungry Howie's and ask for a steak and cheese sub, a steak and cheese sub, bro. Them bitches to go with it.
Put me on. Hold on. I'm mind blown right now. Hungry Howie's is a pizza spot, Bolo. And they pizza spot, they crust got flavor in the crust. So you eat the pizza, the crust.
I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not even getting pizza. I'm not thinking of a pizza.
He said he ain't getting pizza at the pizza spot.
I'm not even thinking of a pizza. It's a sub.
You ain't touching the pizza?
I'm not even thinking of a pizza. It's all about the sub there.
Say it one more time. You said a what? A steak and what sub?
A sub. Sub about the subs.
I can't even think straight. So Bolo, we got our full itinerary. We're gonna fly out to Detroit. We're gonna watch them train at Superbad Academy.
Yeah.
Get done training. Go get some lunch. We're gonna go to Hungry Howie's, get the sub. After we get the sub, we're gonna go back to the crib, chill for a minute, see the family, meet the family on 7 Mile. You know what I'm saying? Just hang out. Change to our fit. We going to Pantheon.
Easy.
Lamb chops throwing ones. There you go.
Easy. Let's get it.
Easy money, man. Easy money.
That's where we at.
G, baby, bro. Hey, it's been a pleasure having you on, man. Before we let you go, this is your time, man, to kind of shout out anything you got going on. You got an upcoming fight. You got some stuff you want to promote. Or you just want to let people know where they can find you on social media. This is your time to talk to the Porch family and let them know.
Oh man, the Porch family, man. Y'all can find me at on Instagram at Gordie Russ _ I. You feel me? That stand for the second right there. You can find me on Twitter at __ Gordo. And shoot, man, we looking to shock the world, man. Like Ali. We're gonna keep it going and just take over, man. Next fight probably like February or something like that. Hopefully we get something lined up very soon. I just want to shout out everybody that just supported me and had love for me. I want to shout out Tony and shout out God first, man. Shout out God, man. God, without God, none of this would be possible, man. For honestly, like he made a lot of this happen for me, man. I'm blessed. I'm extremely blessed. I want to shout out like my mom, my dad, my nana, my sisters, my brothers, all the kids that be around me. I want to shout out Tony. I want to shout out LJ Harrison, Mama Ali, and just my Superbad family, Lance, Marco, Al, Baz. I just want to show love to everybody that, don't get their flowers, but we know they play a part in my career.
I love it, brother. I love it. And we can't forget about Auntie Latrell. Shout out to her.
Man,
Come on now.
Man, Auntie, there you go, man. She deserves, she bring me my meal every time after every fight. I mean, just every weigh-in, every weigh-in. She right there, like food in hand, hot as hell.
You still got the glove on. You ain't took the glove off yet.
Man, the plate may be hot as hell, but it's in her hand. And when it touched my hand, it's hot as hell. Like, man, bro, she played a very big part, bro. Like, and a lot of people don't know this. Like, when I was young, I got locked up and everything. She was the first person that was on my case to try to get me out. Like, I was remanded and everything. She was trying to get me out of jail when I was a kid. Like,
she a real one, man. Listen, the first time I talked to, not to change subject real quick, I know we got to go, but when I spoke with I call her Auntie Latrell, we ain't even met yet. We just talked on the phone a couple times, and it just was like, look, it felt like family. Like, I'm talking to her, and I'm like, I feel like I've been knowing her for years. So I'm like, man, had to shout her out before we hopped off the porch, man. But, bro, you said something, man, that me and Bolo definitely appreciate. You got to give it up to God, because without God, nothing would be possible. We start off every podcast always making some type of note or gesture or saying something about God, and you just ended the show off the same way, man. You see how good energy just connects?
Man, it's always about good energy, bro. If you don't got good energy, you ain't gonna go nowhere, man. You gotta have that good energy, man.
There it is, Bolo. There it is, Bolo.
There it is. Hey, we did it. 2023, energy and love. We got our dog G, baby, on the porch. We appreciate it, brother. Hey, make sure you follow us, The Porch Podcast _ on Instagram. And also listen to us, man, wherever you get your podcast from. We on there. And shout out to Caffeine. You know what I mean? So, hey, like we always end the show, it's 2023. Oh, hold on. Before we end the show, y'all, gotta say speedy recovery to DeMar Hamlin. You guys were watching what happened. Obviously, he went in cardiac arrest, got hit in the chest, went down, and went to the hospital. And, obviously he's fighting for his life, and everybody watch football, and, it's a game that we all love. But, them men out there risking their lives, every Sunday, Saturday on all levels. So prayers up to him. Prayers up to everybody, as, you guys finish the season or head into the next season. Stay safe out there. Happy 2023. Go get your goals, y'all. Shout out to my dog D-Nail, your boy Bolo. And always make sure the best you
is the best you, and we out. Peace.
Started on the porch, that was where it all began. Had to put in work, every day we got it in. We chased all our dreams and now they can't believe it. We make it look easy, we achieving everything we needed. Now we undefeated. If we link, no, it's only business. If we get to speak and leave them speechless. I did things for free, but now it costs to see me. When you see me, you ain't gotta greet me. Just don't plot to sneak me. I'ma see it, I'ma stop and watch you lose and get defeated. What do we bleed? Came from the jungle, we humble but hungry and hunting to feed. People don't want us to leave. They love us and rush to the bus when we run in the streets, thinking we stunning the sea. We came from nothing to something, now up in the lead. Now we ain't coming in peace, hunting for blood and to crush everyone in the league. We got a reason, we put in work every day of the week, every month, every season. So many schemes, had to go hard for the team. We gave our all and succeeded, came from the deep end. Warming up pots, cooking ramen at times, that was all we was eating. Now we be feasting, 5-star restaurants every week. Whole team dripped in cloth and it's seamless. They looking hard when we step on the scene. Call us outcasts, we so fresh and so clean. Ain't about cash, please don't ask for a meeting. Just hit the stoop after spaz on the beat. Nah, it ain't rude if you ask for the feet. Just play it cool when I tax you the fee. We need a pool in the back with a cord and a board to go jump off and splash for the heat. Live for the day, cause the past can determine the future or where you gon' actually be. Keep staying present, our presence a blessing. It's all that we have and we actually need. I'm taking action with passion, detaching the ones who keep acting attached to leech. I am no pastor but actually preaching. Look up these lyrics and actually read them. That was where it all began. Had to put in work, every day we got it in. We chased all our dreams and now they can't believe it. We make it look easy, we achieving everything we needed. Now we undefeated.